Now the third focus factor really combines the first two, and it's the most powerful reason we're even going over this. The third focus factor, I learned the hard way. Years ago, I thought it would be really fun to do skydiving. Now, I did a static line jump, which means there is a strap connected from your chute to the plane. You have no free fall. You don't have to pull anything. Took the lessons. They told us that when you get out of the plane, you step out, the jump instructor will give the signal, and when he gives a signal, you jump off the strut, arch your back so the chute can open, the strap can open the chute. Then you're fine. There's more details they give you when you hit the ground. So when I took these lessons, they had put a big white cross in the middle of a field. And we were supposed to, when we jumped out, try to aim for that white cross. As I get out, I'm nervous anyway. I see that there's a sign over the door of the airplane that I notice on my exit. I hadn't seen it before, and it says, Lloyd's of London no longer insures parachutists. All of a sudden, my focus is not how to land safely on the cross, but, oh my gosh, I am not insured for anyone that I happen to land on or anyone's car or home I happen to destroy in my fateful fall. So my focus inadvertently is changed to danger. I don't know that because I'm focused on how scared I am anyway. I step out of the plane, step on the strut. The jump instructor gives me the sign because we're over the white cross. I am holding on. I am not ready to jump. The jump instructor gets more concerned because the plane has now flown further past the white cross. The jump instructor then gives me the sign again, and I am still not ready. I'm actually wondering if the pilot can land the plane with me hanging on to the wing. Then I realized that really wasn't an option. The third time, the jump instructor, we're now so far away from the white cross, we're not even in the same field. The jump instructor gives me the sign, and I know I have to let go. So I simply let go. I lose focus on everything I learned in the jump school, and I just let go, and I fall facing up. I was really, really, really lucky that somehow the chute opened, turned me the right way without my legs getting caught in the lines. So now I'm heading toward Earth. I'm under canopy, safely going toward Earth. I can't see the white cross. But there's nothing, it's pretty safe. There's no trees, there's no barns, there's no highways. But as I get closer, I notice that running through the field is a single, thin, barbed wire fence. I hadn't remembered, I didn't know this rule that don't doesn't work, so I kept repeating, don't hit the fence, don't hit the fence, don't hit the fence, and I'm focused only on that fence so I can avoid it. I know how bad it would feel if I happened to hit the barbed wire fence. So you can imagine what happens. From 3,000 feet, with unbelievable accuracy, I landed absolutely on the barbed wire fence. So I field tested, literally, field tested the third focus factor, which is this. You get what you focus on. We move toward the items of our focus. This is so important because we can only focus on one thing at a time, because we better not be focusing on what we don't want, because we will get it. Now, I would have been better off had I, even though I couldn't see the white cross, if I noticed the barbed wire fence, but instead of focusing on what I don't want so I could avoid it, if I had given myself a new goal. There's the fence. The grass over here is soft. I think I will try to land on the soft grass. So, 3 practical applications for these stories for your work and for your life. There's many more practical applications, but we'll just give you 3 to start with. First, as you can imagine, always be clear about the goal. It's amazing how many times in life and in work we're clear about what I call the anti-goal, of what will happen if we don't reach our objective, of how it will feel to hit the barbed wire fence. So it's most important to be clear. What is it you want at every step of the way and at the end? Not what is it that will happen if you don't get it. Always be clear of the goal, number one. Now, once you're clear, the second practical application for us today is to focus on the goal, not the problems and the obstacles. So it's more important to say, how can I reach the goal? What will it take to get to the goal? What will it feel like if I reach the goal? Rather than why I can't, what are the obstacles, what are the problems, what are the issues? That's like me saying, what are the barbed wire fences, what are the other problems? Even though they're real, the problems, issues, the fences, it doesn't help you to focus on them. Rather, focus on the goal. So focus on the goal, not the problems. The third one today is to be sure all your instructions detail what it is you want, not what it is you don't want, such as instruct the child, hold the glass carefully, put the glass to the center of the table rather than don't spill the juice. So no smoking becomes smoke only outside. Don't say this to a customer becomes say this to a customer. So I imagine you can find so many places where in your orientation, in your instructions, in your conversations, you're actually telling people what not to do, and you wonder why they're not effective. So this is the reminder. Be clear about the goal. Once you're clear, focus on it, not the problems and the obstacles. And be sure all your conversations, your instructions, your signs are what it is you want. And it might take some creativity rather than what it is you don't want. So I hope this is a good refresher about focus. It's something we probably think we know, but we forget about. So a good refresher on focus for your life and for work. I hope you've enjoyed this, and we look forward to having you join us on our third video presentation. Thank you.